Should be on now. Now we're on. Are we live? We on live?
I'm not sure. I'm taking a look here.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I like how every show starts like that with you saying, "Are we live?" Every one of them.
Mic check. Mic check. 543. Yes, we are.
Yes, there it is, right there.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Yo, happy Sunday, everybody.
Hey,
What up?
Wow.
Yo,
that's cold.
That intro was
It's
fire,
really
bro.
cold. Oh, you like that?
That
You like
intro was fire. Like, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get a hot 16 from me at some point in time. I'm just going to surprise y'all, though. Still working on it.
Well, it's been a very crazy week, and we missed Susanna from last week.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
No, but good.
That's all right. Welcome back.
We don't miss you. No, we miss you. We miss you because we had topics that were like on fire, and we ended up almost going like 3 hours, almost 3 hours. It was pretty much almost 3 hours. But
We needed some Susanna perspective for sure.
Oh, man. Well, I'm here now. Let's see if I can help out.
Let's go.
So my name is DJ Kid Mango. We've got DJ Mr. A, Susanna, Kellen, and Abby's has some issues, some Wi-Fi issues. So she'll be coming in. Erica might be coming in, and Mike McKees might be coming in soon. So,
Nice.
man, how are you guys doing, man? How's your Thanksgiving?
Alcohol filled? It was great. Like, is there a better way to have it?
Well, right now I'm on Brown Royal Apple.
Okay.
A little Coke, little Coke in here and there. So I'm pretty hyped up today.
And you're going to try that with some ginger ale? Yeah, you are.
Yes. Now I want to thank Norman and Alista for it's at the Analista and Company for providing my shirt today. It's a little barong from the island of Guam via the Philippines. So just want to
send me one too. I'll wear it. It'll be great.
check them out on Facebook,
Nice shirt.
or Instagram. Yeah, it's Analista and Company. They do custom shirts and pretty nice stuff. So yeah, Thanksgiving. So let me see. Run down my Thanksgiving. I mean, we had the usual turkey and the mashed potatoes and the macaroni, and we had some lumpia and some other stuff. But my sister's family was sick, so they couldn't come over. So just my immediate family, my mom, dad, my sisters, and then my one sister, and then my brother. And it was kind of somber. It wasn't like it wasn't there because the other family, my other sister's family, was sick too. It was like, man, the flu is here, So we forget, in November when the flu comes around,
Right.
and like this sneaky flu comes around, anything, anytime, doesn't stop it. So
That was really cute. That was like, oh, that's sneaky flu. That's really cute.
While you saying sneaky flu, I'm sitting there, motherfucker, like, who got Rona in this bitch?
Right.
Ain't gonna be no sneezing, ain't gonna be no coughing or heavy breathing.
Well,
did anyone eat the turkey outside of you, Floyd?
Outside of me eating turkey? Yeah, we all ate.
I thought you were telling me, I don't know, maybe it was Abby that no one eats turkey.
Most Filipinos don't.
Oh, okay.
No, not my family. We eat turkey like that.
Yeah, we do.
Gotta have turkey.
You gobble that carcass?
Oh yeah, we had. So we still have leftover. What we did, the leftover, we made el escaldo, a rice pudding.
Ooh,
Yeah.
was it good?
Oh
I've
yeah.
never tried our escaldo.
Yeah, you put a little calamansi and some patis. I know you don't know, guys, but one day
It's like no, they might know. It's our escaldo is like what do they call
rice
that?
porridge. Rice porridge.
We have a name for it too. What do they call it?
I mean, in English, it's like a rice porridge
Right.
with chicken, ginger, and some fish sauce.
So is that like your traditional leftover meal? Does anyone else have like traditional leftover meals that we do with like leftovers?
I do. They turn into sandwiches.
Okay, so that's what I hear a lot. Like, a lot of people are doing sandwiches. I make my own homemade like pasta noodles, and I do like turkey noodle soup.
Yeah.
Like the leftover, and that's pretty delicious. My family's pretty disappointed if I don't do it. But what did you call it? You did it was like a rice pudding?
Rice porridge, like a rice porridge.
Oh, okay. And that's what you do like every year?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, because we always have leftover turkeys. So like,
That's what he does. We don't.
oh yeah, you strip the chicken.
Does.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what we did. So what did you guys do? I know Susanna has family over. Kellen, what'd you do?
I went to some friends, man. I was supposed to go back home to Joplin, Missouri, and the coronavirus case is hitting there pretty hard. I've had some family impacted. I had a lot of friends who've had family impacted. Even some people who have lost people. So I just chose not to travel during this time. So stayed here and went and spent some time with some friends, a couple different families I went to and visited them, drank a little bit, but nothing major, man. Thanksgiving without your family is just not the same for me. I love Thanksgiving and I love Thanksgiving with my family. So I could agree with whoever said earlier that it's kind of somber. I agree. It's a little bit somber. So
Yeah.
not to be all sad and shit, but damn.
But you don't have to worry about like censoring your mouth around family during the holidays. You can like drink and not worry about embarrassing yourself. So it's great.
Yeah, I'm not really good at censoring myself in general. So
Good for you.
it doesn't really matter.
Abby, what'd you do? Abby, you hear us, Abby? Abby V.
Went to my mom's.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
Hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's
Kinda,
having
sorta.
some issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Am
hard,
I
man.
off?
No, I mean you're kind of lagging a little bit here and there, like your Wi-Fi. Using the hell out of your Wi-Fi.
Some of the gaming.
Someone gaming. No, but the internet's been just crazy up and down, anyways. Period.
Right.
Since COVID has happened, everybody's on the internet. Everybody's watching Netflix. Everybody's watching Prime. Everybody Hulu.
Everybody's
Mandalorian's on. Shit, everybody watching Mandalorian.
Dude, perfect time to watch porn. Because everyone else is watching other stuff. I'm just saying.
I mean, even
I think that's going on regardless.
I'm just saying.
Even
You don't
before
have so much
COVID.
buffering.
I think that happens regardless.
People are all distracted by the Mandalorian.
Right.
You can get your lesbian video to load better.
Man, I would hate to watch porn and it's buffering. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Is that your category of choice, Susanna?
Oh man.
Pornhub.com.
Wait, I mean, one of them.
I just want to see hi to our early guest here, Preston. We've got Jeff Robinson.
Hey guys.
Monica, Ashley, who else? Got a whole lot of people. Thanks for joining in, man. We got some good topics. We're going to be talking about. Two of our teammate members may be coming in later on. But yeah, we're talking about Thanksgiving. Now it's over. Now the holidays. So raise your hand if you put your Christmas tree before or after Thanksgiving.
Wait, you said raise your hand. So to which one?
Christmas tree before? Before Thanksgiving. You put your Christmas tree up? No. After?
Good and on the shame of you.
After. Like a late after.
Respect each holiday space.
We get it prepared though. It's like outside our door.
All
ready to go. As soon as Thanksgiving is over, my mom puts it up. Yeah, it's her whole thing. She has a whole closet just full of like Christmas decorations of like 30 years or something like that. So it's ready to go. Now we're full on, like our front yard and our front house has all the lights and the
nice
globe and some deers and some elves and shit. Like, yeah. So yeah, I think the holidays is a favorite in the Carmona house. We love holidays since we're a big ass family.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you're like a big family, do you have a lot of little kids running around, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, hear me out. Have you guys? I want to whisper because it's so like disturbing to me. It scares me a little bit. Have you heard of this like Elf on the Shelf thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's awful. Okay, I don't do that. It's weird. It's weird.
It is.
It's a little creepy, right? Like when dolls were moving when we were fucking kids, that was in horror movies, right? That was like some Chucky shit. Like that was never a good thing.
Right.
I don't get it. I think to take the most merry time of year and fuck it up with this creepy little thing that you manipulate every day to disturb your child. I don't understand it.
I gotta be honest though, that's some white people shit. Because I don't see anybody else doing that. I only see white people doing that. Let's just be real.
Can we do a list? Kellen? This is what I propose, Floyd.
All right.
Is that Kellen does a white people list.
A list of shit that white people do that I don't understand.
Yeah. Because I don't get it either.
I think white people put raisins and macaroni.
What?
Yeah. And macaroni.
I've never heard of that.
They put some raisins.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've eaten at a lot of white families. I've never experienced that.
I've never heard. That's awful. Maybe just don't go to that person's house anymore. Like that's...
Yeah, we'll make a list. There's a couple of things.
Floyd's creating some stereotypes.
I know.
He's like, just start off with raisins.
Let me think of the worst things and just call it white people shit.
You guys smell like mayonnaise.
I mean, some people put that in their hair. Like that's a hair thing.
Yeah.
Stop playing. What?
Make it more healthy.
The hair treatment.
It makes it more healthy.
Some women, I don't want my hair to smell like that. But some women think it's good.
I fucking hate mayonnaise, let alone putting it on my damn skin or my hair.
I only like it if I'm making like homemade ranch. Then you need it. But I don't do mayo.
You guys eat meals with no rice.
I have rice with like every meal, but that's like
because you live in Japan.
Weightlifting thing. Well, and that's like a weight. Like I got my chicken.
You eat that Uncle Ben rice. What the fuck is this shit?
That's nasty.
Ben rice.
I like my basmati and I like my jasmine.
There you go.
Once you have jasmine,
you mix the two together, it's really good.
Yeah, once you have the sticky rice.
Cook differently. How do you do that? Leftovers, I
guess. Anyways, that's a list we can put together, or we can find.
Yeah, work on that. I like it.
I definitely could come up with some stuff.
Do it. I like it.
All right, guys. So we've got a couple of lists we're going to go. Of course, we're going to go with something viral. You know what happened last night? Oh, my God. I don't even want to start talking about that. But I can't wait to start talking about what happened last night. But let's get on to our list here. Here you go. Let's see here. All right, for our first top 10 lists, 10 things basically everyone has experienced but never, ever talks about. Man, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we never talk about, but we usually think about when we're sleeping, when we're driving. So let's go start with the first list here. Number 10, The noises. Me at home alone, blasting my music on full volume, but stopping it every 5 seconds because I think I hear a noise.
Or a baby crying. I mean, you just did that a couple minutes ago.
Kellen heard it.
I heard it too.
I heard it. I heard the baby. I heard the baby.
Maybe it was a bird. I don't know. Maybe.
I have a bird in here. Maybe it was my bird.
But you ever? No. There's a few times we home alone and we're blasting music or watching a movie and we're like, did I hear something?
Too many.
Especially like you're alone in your house, like alone in the woods, or in Japan. Because Japan would be haunted as shit. So.
Wait, Japan was? What did you say?
Oh, Japan
is haunted.
Japan's haunted. You know that?
I don't know. I don't know things, especially when it comes to ghosts.
So anyway, so you're home alone, music blasting, and all of a sudden you like hear things. Your kitchen plates moving, doors slamming, nothing like that.
Dude, what kind of Ouija boards are you playing with them? Game night.
I'm not sensitive. I'm just
I don't know. You and Kellen are like conjuring up some shit. Not invited over to my house, that's for sure. Babies crying and creepy shit like that.
All right, we'll move on. Number 9, glorious 3 minutes. You know the glorious 3 minutes?
Never even heard of that.
I don't know what that is.
If I wake up at 8:27 and my alarm was set for 8:30, you can bet 100% I'm going to close my eyes and go back to sleep for those 3 minutes.
Yeah. Plus some.
You don't do that?
No, you're gonna get more than 3 minutes.
No. If I'm going back to bed, like I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
3 minutes. That's like a tease. That's like a tip.
Right.
Shit.
That's exactly what I was just gonna say. When you said I was a tease, yeah.
Just saying, whatever.
Like it's never just that.
It's never just that.
Well, I have like 3 alarms.
Am I on now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hi, Abby.
Oh,
Number 8.
finally. Thank you.
Was that your mic? Yeah, the love of.
I don't know. My husband did something.
All right, number 8, the awkward walk. Why is it so awkward walking back after you bowl?
You're talking about
awkward for me. Like I own that. I'm like, yes.
Wait,
I did that.
You walk back.
Are we talking post-sex, like the walk of shame? You talking about that?
No, man.
Bowling.
Bowling. Oh shit!
In either case, I own that gutter ball.
You walk backwards. Do you walk forward? You go side. You do a little shimmy. What do you do?
I usually walk backwards.
You're like, don't look at my face. Don't see the shame. No.
Yeah, I walk backwards.
I try to be drunk bowling. So
Drunk bowling.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. He doesn't
care.
She said, "I'm just trying to stand up."
I can't bowl, and I'm pretty I think I'm pretty athletic. I can't bowl. Bowling is my weak spot. Like I get pissy, but then I just drink, and then I just enjoy it, and then I enjoy it, and then it's great, and then I own it.
So you have problems holding the ball?
No, I don't. I throw it too hard.
no, I usually bowl better drunk than I do sober. So, drink a little.
It is awkward between the time when you let go and you're like looking at the pins and like, okay, we'll walk back. You high five anyways, even if you missed all the pins. Like,
right. Good try.
That's a good time.
You do a bully shimmy. Do you guys do a bully shimmy? You're like, oh yeah, get it. No, yeah, and then it does it, and you're like, oh, that's okay, I did it.
All right, number 7, the song struggle. If you had 6 minutes left to live, what's the last song you listened to? One guy goes, I'd spend the whole 6 minutes trying to pick a song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leon Bridges, River. I got a song.
Will you be last song?
I said Leon Bridges, River.
Oh,
that'd be my last song.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, Otis Redding.
That's a good one too. That's a very good one.
Luther Vandross, The Home Is Not a Home. A home, not a home.
She said it, really? Damn. Judging that man's last song?
Don't insult Luther. Luther Vandross, yeah. You know that song? Am I the only one?
No, I know that song.
Right. Okay. Number 6, the longest minute of your life.
Microwave minute.
Never realize how long a minute is until you're exercising.
No.
Fuck yeah, man. When you're running, you're out of shape.
Yes.
So is it for people who don't enjoy working out? Yeah, I could see where they're coming from.
Like 10 more.
Okay.
5 more.
I can see that. Okay, but in my world, it's a microwave minute where I'm really hungry.
Oh yeah. It is
Or
long. It is a long
Waiting
minute.
for your water to boil.
It only takes a minute.
Why is that the longest minute though? That didn't even bother me that much.
Yeah, it's when you're working out and shit. Your fucking knees are burning, your legs are burning, your ass is
You're
burning.
not doing it. Well, your ass is burning. You're probably doing it right. I don't want your knees probably fucking some shit up. Don't do that without some professional help, please.
Yeah.
Don't break yourself, Floyd.
All right, number 5, the attempt to stay sleepy. Me trying to stay sleepy when I go to the bathroom at 4 a.m. You're like,
why the fuck are you getting up to pee at 4? Are you have a prostate issue?
no, I got to get up, man.
See, she's on this prostate shit. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
I just want to say that the prostate is neglected.
Well, you saying he needs to milk his prostate?
I'm just saying maybe he just needs to. I don't know.
No,
I don't know. I'm just gonna.
It's a one-way entrance there.
We'll talk about that later, Floyd.
One-way entrance? You mean one-way exit?
One-way entrance?
That's fine too. I mean,
entrance, Floyd.
The Freudian slip.
Come on, man. I'm not the only one who doesn't like get in the middle of the night and try to stay asleep, but I gotta go pee. Fuck.
No, there's definitely been times. I've definitely had a time. It's not a regular thing, but it's happened before. Yeah.
No, I wake up all the time.
No, my husband
As you
wakes
get
up
older, it's
like
I think you
clockwork.
start to get more frequent.
Yeah. Number 4, the immediate amnesia. One of my biggest faults is that when I ask someone their name, I forget to listen to what their name is.
All the time. And then I ask again.
That is real.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is real. Yo,
That's the thing.
that's so real.
As charged. Fuck
Yeah.
man.
I've got people that I meet at the gym, and I've talked to them several fucking times, and it's been months, years now, and it's like I still don't know their name.
Right.
And anytime I like have a friend with me or something, and I introduce them, I'm like, "Yeah, this is my buddy, such and such," and I wait for them to say their own name.
Like, I don't
Every
remember.
damn time.
Right there.
Yeah.
We've been working out, we've been drinking,
So there are a few socially acceptable situations where you can name people, and the gym is one of them. So if I forget a name, then I just come up with like a nickname for them, and then I just go from there. I'm like, oh yeah, this is my buddy, like Sir Lifts a Lot or something, and they just go with it. It's great.
Big ass Sally.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
All right, so that's going to be another thing that's added to the shit white people do list. Because you just made up. You made up a nickname. Sir Lifts a Lot. Like I'd be looking at you like you've never called me that before. You literally never said that to me.
People never done that to you?
No, like you don't know. You obviously don't know my fucking name.
Who's that guy, Susanna? That's pretty eyes Kellen.
Dude, heck yeah.
That's Sir Lifts a Lot.
Heck yeah. I mean, it's gotten me out of some situations. I haven't had any complaints. You're welcome for Susanna's tidbits. You're welcome.
All right, number three. Here's number 3, the time warp. Don't you ever drive a solid 5 minutes while thinking about something incredibly random, stupid, and then you're like, what the fuck? Did I just go
Don't even remember.
3 lights? How the fuck did I go to those 3 lights?
Every day. How the fuck am I alive? Driving anywhere. I'm like, I don't remember the drive. I don't remember the drive. I don't remember the I don't remember shit.
Oh, I daydream all the time. Fuck when I'm driving, man.
Oh, you're driving?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Because I come up with shit when I'm driving, You got 10, 20 minutes to get to work or wherever at school, and you're fucking just zoning out, changing lanes and shit. And the fuck? Did I signal? Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, dude.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I have that time warp. Well, because when you're driving, it's fucking automatic, right? When you're driving, like you're just left turn, right turn, stop.
Yeah, autopilot.
Yeah. Have you ever like fucking go and it's fucking only the green arrow?
Yeah.
You're going straight, like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Or when you guys came back, please tell me I'm the only person that did this. Come back from Japan, you stop at the fucking the train tracks.
I still do that here. Like that's still a thing here. It says stop.
It almost feels like the right thing to do, though.
Like,
it almost feels like we should be doing that shit. Like it's one of those things the Japanese do that you're like, damn, that actually makes a lot of fucking sense.
Yeah.
No, I almost.
Is that a thing in Japan?
Texas?
Yeah, it's a thing in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it's like, oh shit.
See, a thing that fucks me up is out here in Oregon, they pump your gas for you when you go to the gas station, right? They pump the gas. You're not allowed to pump your own gas, right? So I think Oregon and New Jersey are the only states that do that still. And so when I go back home to Missouri, and if I'm renting a car or I'm driving my mom's car or something, I pull up to a gas station to go fill up, and I'll just sit in the fucking car 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, hey, where the hell are they at? And then I completely forget, like, oh shit, I gotta pump my own gas. So, and I know it's a weird thing, but it's happened on more than a few occasions. So
Oregon does that? That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that everywhere I go, and people just pump my gas.
That's why.
Whatever.
Especially if it's really cold outside, I'll like pull up really slowly.
Hey, what'd you say, Abby?
Abby,
pretty girl problems.
No,
pretty girl problems.
Yeah.
You try.
Yeah, chick pulls up to the pump. Like,
hey, Abby, I'm giving you some tips. That's what you do. Especially if it's really cold outside. That's what you do. You pull up.
She got 7 motherfuckers pulling up. Can I
pull up real slow? And then you pull your thing so your thing pops, and you just sit there like you don't know what you're doing. And then I promise, there will either be like a really old dude that comes up to help you because it's like the gentlemanly thing to do, or there'll be like some crazy mom in the minivan with the 5 kids in the back that you're taking up a spot and she just wants you to move your fucking car. That'll do it for you. Promise. Play guitar every time.
Texas.
Wow. It'll be a big redneck motherfucker with a chocolate big ass dip in his mouth talking about
that too. Yeah. They're usually really nice.
But Texas is not like that. Texas be worried about the neighbors and shit like that.
It's not like the couple of times that's happened, it's not like I'm intentionally doing that. It's like I'm playing on my phone and I'm like, oh, I've been sitting here a while and someone's upset. And so they just want to like hurry me along. It's great.
All right. So we're talking about things basically everyone experienced but never ever talks about. Number 2, the underwear overpack. Does anyone ever else pack underwear for a trip like they're planning on shitting themselves twice every day while they're gone?
Underwear.
Oh,
how much underwear
I'm an overpacker.
I got a lot of underwear. I don't know.
I usually do.
I pack for like days, even though I probably use like.
I would rather have more underwear than run out.
Are you? Yeah.
I'm still up. Like I still don't think that underwear are like necessary for women.
So basically, if you're gone for 2 weeks, how much underwear do you pack?
14 days.
14
I pack
days.
20.
Why?
20.
That sounds about right for me.
Because emergency, man. Emergency.
Are you planning for like getting food poisoning and chronic diarrhea? Like I don't understand.
I would rather have more panties. I would rather have more panties than to be at a position where, oh shit, I got no more panties.
Still think that panties are not completely necessary.
Yeah, you gotta let that thing breathe.
That's what to air it out. She likes it. She responds well. It also helps with ingrown hairs. You're welcome, Susanna tidbits.
Yeah.
Really? I guess well, that's when you're sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't hear that.
Yeah, when you're sleeping.
She said when you're sleeping.
When you're sleeping.
We missed the best part.
You shit when you sleep or something like that? You ever like dream about shitting?
No, I said
you guys have like sphincter issues. I swear. Is this why you don't like the thumb up butt?
Going back to the
you're just worried that you're gonna get poop everywhere and embarrass yourself? Like that's more like I feel like it is.
She really is on this thumb up the ass.
I'm just saying don't not take that. I mean, I don't like it.
I like to take multiple showers in a day, and every time I take a shower, I change my underwear. So usually, if I go traveling somewhere, I'm usually going to go hiking or something, get all sweaty and everything, and end up having to change, take a shower. Mm-hmm. So that's why I bring multiple sets.
That makes sense because men they're sweaty and
they
have to I get that for men.
Okay, wait. So
women, I'm not convinced.
When you buy a new pack of underwear or panties, do you wash it first?
I don't.
I don't.
Where am I getting them from?
I don't. If it's packaged, I just trust it. I just trust it. If it's got loose, if you buy like the 2-pack of like Hanes at Target or some shit, and it's like out, you gotta wash some shit.
Yeah. Spectre 22 says it's good to go, so I trust.
Well, with panties and like Victoria's Secret, like if you go into Victoria's Secret, all the panties are laid out, and all these nasty people's hands have been all through them. Then that makes sense. I still don't do it, but that makes sense too.
Guys, it's packaged though. Our underoos are packaged.
Yeah.
So I just go to the nice
put it on. Yeah, there you go.
All right. The first time you wear it feels good. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, it does. Exactly. All right. Talk about 10 things basically everyone experienced but never ever talks about. Number 1 is the attempt to sync up. Don't you ever lay next to someone and try to breathe like them and almost die?
No.
What the fuck? What is that? What do you mean? So you try to breathe like them and then almost die? This motherfucker hyperventilating.
Only me?
Hell no.
I know. I got fucking sleep apnea. So you try to breathe like me. I fucking. You're gonna die.
So you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Why would you? I don't understand that. Why would matching someone's breathing outside of obviously you, Floyd? Why would that? I don't understand that. And one, why would you do it? And 2, why would you feel like you're dying?
Romance stories.
It's romance.
No, man,
what? Romance stories.
Those random shit, heart to heart,
Yeah, it is.
Breath.
Oh my God.
That's what I think of romance. Is
the fuck is this, Twilight?
Basically.
Heart to heart.
No.
I've never done it. I don't do it. My husband has sleep apnea.
Girl,
I would die.
I wanted to take in your breath and breathe.
God, get the fuck out of my bed with that nonsense.
Take your breath. What the hell are you doing? He lives like
annoy the shit out of me.
I'm gonna try that shit now.
That's weird.
What are you doing, Ellen?
Yes. It's a little experiment.
I'm like, goddamn, take a breath, motherfucker. Shit, I can't breathe.
I would just play what is it called? Hold your breath and see if the other person catches on that you're fucking with them. That's all I would do.
Yeah.
No.
I know.
She said no.
Things we fucking do. Things basically everyone experienced but never talks about. Is there anything on the list we haven't talked about that you guys do?
Things people do.
I mean, I do a lot of things that I don't talk about. Why would I talk about them now?
Hey, I used to eat a lot of cereal. You ever had that time where you're walking into the kitchen and you put the cereal back into the refrigerator?
I've done that.
You put the bowl?
No, the actual
box, right?
cereal
box. No.
Come on, man. I'm not the only one.
I've done that. I've done that.
No. Put the box back in the refrigerator. Susanna? Abby?
Nobody? Come on.
Nah.
Get out of here. I'm not the only one that does that.
What the fuck? What's it?
What the only one does that? I got shit always in my mind. I'd be walking into, you walk into a room, you forget the fuck am I in this room for?
Everyone does that.
Yeah.
But never cereal into the refrigerator?
I have.
Right?
Caleb said, I like to sleep
thing?
with her on my chest and I can feel her breathing, so I just end up matching her breathing.
Wait. Okay. I'm going to be honest about this. Okay. I've had girlfriends or wife, one wife before that fucking really like to cuddle and sleep on top of it.
God. Sorry, go ahead.
My hand would be asleep and shit like that. If I take it off, but sleeping on the chest, come on, bro. That's a lot, bro. Like,
okay,
wait, hold on. What's wrong with that? Hold on. You think that's
on your chest?
They're sleeping on your chest
for like a minute, maybe, and then you like gotta push off.
It's like hot. You're like,
push
like,
off.
Don't touch any part of my body. Like I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I get hot really easy when I'm sleeping, so like I need my space.
What about this? Does anyone do if you're sleeping, you have to put one leg outside of the blanket?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, like that's the only way you can do it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I get hot. I just,
but you have to even up the temperature. You can't
There you go.
Right, like that's how you create equilibrium.
Yeah.
Can you sleep with your leg off the bed? Can you have the leg off the bed?
Yes. If I'm drunk, I do it to ground myself so I'm not spinning.
When I'm faded.
When you're faded?
Yeah, when I'm faded.
When I'm faded. I still, if I'm fucking sleeping and my legs off there, I'm like, somebody's gonna grab this motherfucker. I've seen too many horror films. Somebody grabs your fucking foot. I still think that if it's hanging off the bed a little bit, I'm like, this would be the time somebody will snatch my ass up off this bed and I'm gonna get pulled under by the motherfucking boogeyman. I'm a grown ass man. This is when it's gonna happen. So I don't sleep with my leg off the bed.
Yeah, that clown from Poltergeist, man's gonna come
I don't sleep with doors open. In my room, I can't have any doors open. Can't have a closet open.
Oh, closet? That's a little weird.
Can't have no fucking doors open. I don't like that shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Ashley, you watched a lot of scary movies as a kid?
What's up? I love scary movies. I still watch scary movies. I love horror
maybe
films.
That's the issue.
I don't really feel like it's an issue.
Yeah.
I like to tell myself safety.
Ashley's like, it sounds romantic. No, not the girls
for like 30 flipping seconds. Trust me, you can't keep that.
No, she also has a laughing face on there, so I don't know that she was serious.
Or do you ever sleep face to face like that?
What? Oh, I like the
Listen, that shit. That's cute until the fucking morning, and they wake up with that dragon breath. And they're fucking breathing, roast your goddamn face off.
No, just the constant heat in the face. No. Oh, no.
Eyes one
out of face.
Eyes one. What? Girls, yes. One in, one out.
Yeah, she's saying, girl, yes. One leg in, one leg out.
That's right. I'm telling you, that's where it's at.
Yeah. Do you ever kiss in the morning?
Yeah, if I'm feeling real nasty.
You just hold your mouth.
God, you guys are overestimating my romantic ability. Jesus fucking Christ.
Zan, I'm pretty sure in the morning your breath stink.
And I'm considerate. For it.
Breath smell like gym socks.
Probably. And I'm considerate.
No, it depends on the human being. If you know their dental hygiene habits and shit.
It doesn't matter whose dental hygiene habits.
You can take one from the team from time to time. You've never kissed somebody when early morning funky breath? Never done that ever.
It was not consensual.
Yeah.
It was not consensual.
We're not talking about French kiss and shit. We're talking about have a good morning. I'm going to work.
Lloyd, that's so soft, dude. No, that's whack.
That's
anybody could do that. That's yeah, that's whack.
No. I don't know. I haven't French kiss in fucking decades or something like that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Okay. No, I'm just joking. Love you, Rose. I'm just He's like, what? All right. So that was 10 things basically everyone has experienced but never ever talks about. I know that everybody has their own little thing. So next one up, we have I used to, right? Not now. I used to watch a lot of fucking TV. Susanna doesn't watch a lot of TV. I don't know, Eric, Kellen, you guys used to watch a lot of TVs back in years ago or something like that?
Yeah, there was definitely a time we used to watch a lot of TV. Now it's just sports.
So I'm thinking this list here is going to be the past, early 2000s, maybe the 90s. 10 times TV forced relationship with no chemistry. All right, so number 10, watch Friends.
A little bit.
Come on, man.
I don't even know
I've never watched Friends. Never watched Friends.
Yeah, I don't even know the characters.
Friends. They annoy me. Yeah, they annoy me.
Well, at least you know Friends enough so we're talking about TV forced relationship with no chemistry. Rachel and Ross. I mean, I know they're meant to be each other, but it seems unnatural.
Is that Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, Ross. Yeah.
And then Joey Fatone, or what is it?
No, not Joey.
Joey Fatone is that's the NSYNC dude. Isn't
Yeah.
Hold that thought, man. That's coming up. So, anyways, Rachel and Ross is that guy. He was in Band of Brothers. You know, the
yeah.
David Schwimmer.
David Schwimmer. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, very unnatural. They seem better, more.
He has a forehead on him. He has a respectable forehead.
He does.
Look at it.
Listen, don't be talking shit about people with big foreheads.
I'm not. No, I'm saying I like it. It's a respectable forehead.
Very respectable forehead.
You have a good forehead too, Kellen. It's a respectable one. I'm telling you, I really respect his respectable forehead. It's great.
All right, guys. So 10 times TV forced relationship with no chemistry. Man, this is probably the newer 9210, but Silver and Liam.
I don't believe.
No?
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
No clue.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch the earlier 210. And the earlier one, 9210.
I didn't know there was a newer one.
Yeah, there were.
Right. Hey, he said he tried to play it off. Like, I don't know about.
All right. Number 8, Game of Thrones. You know Game of Thrones?
Hell yeah. Game of Thrones is my shit.
I watched that.
I don't know how to say this name because I don't really watch that. It's Jon and Daenerys.
Daenerys Targaryen. Yeah.
Daenerys.
So I know they
were weird.
They got together.
Yeah.
Well, they were fucking brother and sister.
But the actors had
They were
absolutely
aunt and
no
nephew.
on-screen chemistry.
Oh.
Yeah, aunt nephew. It was weird.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. She
Right?
was there. Yep.
It was kind of
That was her nephew.
awkward.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
I
nephew.
don't think it was. Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was. It was a trip.
I don't like the incestuous thing. It creeps me out.
Eric's Steinfeld. Who's Steinfeld?
I think he meant Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
What?
Seinfeld, yes.
I think the worst in Game of Thrones was Brienne and fucking. Actually, Brienne and Jamie, they had a little weird thing. I mean,
wait, what are you talking about? Like the
Brienne of Tar,
Amazonian.
Yeah.
That was cool. I was into that. I was like
that
super into that.
I guess that one was a little more organic. That was
better than him doing his sister. I'm just saying, I'm not into the incestuous thing.
Yeah.
Does not do anything for me.
Early on in the episode, it was the brother, right, and the sister.
Yeah, it was creepy as shit.
That went on the whole time.
It was
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's weird.
All right, number 7.
All of her kids were her brother's kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
They were her nieces and nephews and her children.
I've only watched maybe the first season of GOAT. So, whatever you call it. All right, number 7, Grey's Anatomy. Right? You guys know Grey's Anatomy?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, man.
Crazy. Maggie and Jackson.
Okay.
Nobody out there? Holy moly. I know there's a lot of relationships in Grey's Anatomy. Maggie Jackson wasn't one. Okay, let's move on. All right, the 70s shows. Okay, come on. You guys watch the 70s shows? Okay. Fez and Jackie.
I really didn't watch that much TV.
Yeah.
No?
I missed that.
Unnatural.
Yeah, that was weird.
Fez is the guy that played
It's Wilmer Valderrama, right?
Yeah.
And Jackie is what's her name? The Russian girl.
The Russian girl.
Who? Mila Kunis?
Mila Kunis. I like Mila Kunis.
I didn't know they were together. I never watched that show, but
Mila Kunis is fun.
So everybody's working. Yeah, I watched the 70s, so yeah, Fez and Jackie. All right, number 5. I've never seen this TV show. Sex Education. Otis and Ola. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, how about How I Met Your Mother? Yeah, How I Met Your Mother.
Isn't that the one with
I know it's supposed to be a really good show.
Doogie Howser.
Howser,
Robin and Ted. Oh man, you guys. Gilmore Girls. Come on. Have you seen Gilmore Girls?
Sucked.
Never watched Gilmore Girls.
Zach and Lane. Oh yeah.
That's another one on Kellen's list.
All right, another Grey's Anatomy. Izzy and George. Man, you guys.
Yeah.
That silence.
Lizzie or Izzy? Lizzie is from Roswell, man.
New Mexico?
You guys are killing me. All right, number 1. You guys talked about it. Oh God, Rachel and Joey.
Rachel and Joey, Friends. I know they're from Friends. I've never seen it.
That.
Yeah, I know it's Friends.
It felt like they were scraping the bottom.
Joey's the how you doing, right?
Well, no, I mean, I can see why Joey kind of fell in love with Aniston, but
dude, Joey. If I'm thinking of this right character, he was kind of like built. I think he was attractive, right? He was like fit.
Yeah.
From
Bill,
like muscly, wasn't he? Wasn't he kind of like muscly?
No.
I guess I really didn't watch the show. I don't remember.
I didn't watch it either. This is going off a very old recollection.
Well, guys, Highway 54, we talking about people who don't watch TV. What do you guys watch anyway, man? What TV shows have you guys watched? How about that?
Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Sons of Anarchy.
Dude, The Man in the High Castle.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. I watched the first 3-4 seasons, and then they lost me. They lost me after it.
You're right. Right about the third season.
That's the biggest moment, Sophia. Oh my god!
After they killed off Glenn, I was done.
That was it.
Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Walking Dead.
Dude, okay, I've never seen that show, but whenever I had random people. Okay, maybe you guys can relate. Random people throughout your life will be like, "Oh, you look like this one celebrity or whatever."
The girl.
I get nonstop the sheriff's wife. I've never seen the show.
I can see that. No, when you just said that. I can see that.
I get like constantly all the time, like, oh my gosh, you look, and they'll pull out the picture and everything. I'm like, I don't know anything like that.
As you were saying that, I immediately was like, yeah,
I can see that.
Definitely.
I don't get it.
Well, that was a bust. Nobody watch TV. I don't watch TV anymore. I just don't have time anymore, man. I watch movies and shit, but anyways, TV shows. All right, guys. So let's go to a fun part here since we have Susanna back. So, ladies and gentlemen, to our next segment, our very fun segment. I really like that theme song. That's pretty good.
Fun. I like that a lot. It's fun. It's great.
Yeah. All right, Kellen, what we got today?
All right, so we missed out on Ask Susanna last week, but we're going to make up for it this week, and we got a good one to start it out right here. So a question we got on the Ask Susanna. Now, she did say from a man's perspective, but Susanna, we need your professional guidance first.
Oh, goodness.
Why do some men have trouble lasting in bed? Is it more of a mental thing, or is the yanni just that good? I'm reading the question as is. The yanni, is it that good?
I think it's both. And I think that if the yanni is really that good, then that, the owner of that yanni needs to stick a thumb up the butt, up his butt. It helps.
Hold on.
It helps.
Hold on. You saying because she's got it that good that she might as well just go ahead and do that? Just spice it up even more?
I'm saying if he's having trouble lasting in bed because her yanni is so good and she wants to get more of that, then what she should do is take her thumb, around the back, just tiptoe it with the fingers, right? And then just say hello.
And then
hello.
And then get headbutted.
I'm just saying. I mean, you can or use if you want something a little bit smaller, you can use a smaller finger. You can make it sexy at first, right? You can toy with it in your mouth so you get it all wet, lubed up, and then you tickle it around back.
Isn't that a slight contradiction though? You're saying a thumb in the ass. You're saying it's going to make them last longer.
It's a surprise.
But before you were saying you were talking about it making them ejaculate. So how is it?
No. I was not. I was telling. What I said before.
I thought that's what you said earlier.
No, that's not what I meant. No, I meant that'll slow things down real quick. I mean, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you're damn right it would. All shit would be shut down.
You're welcome.
Permanently.
That's my opinion. If he's really having a hard time. Some guys, it really is mental. I mean, and that's okay too. But surprise him, tickle the balls a little bit, and do something that gets his mind off it a little bit, and takes him go. Whoop.
I don't think mental. I think more you.
Well, some guys it is a physical reaction, but
guys still, if you have lazy as fuck. That's all I'm saying.
You think so?
I
mean,
no foreplay, man. No foreplay.
Sometimes too much foreplay.
This question is literally about men premature ejaculating.
Yeah, premature ejaculation. So that's my opinion. Is I think that to have a biologically have you physiologically slow down is surprise.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dylan?
There's definitely going to be the mental aspect to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a piece of that for sure. And of course this can I think it's subjective because it can go either way. You have some that it is. It's just that good, and you just
they're into it. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that first one off, and then we can go back for seconds. You know what I'm saying? And then that it's
quick 10-minute turnaround time if you're good.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, it could be quicker than that, or maybe longer. Who knows? But
there are tricks. I can help you with tricks. But anyways,
but the thing is, I don't. If it's one person, if it's two people, obviously, and this is a continuous issue, then yeah, you're definitely gonna have to work on some shit. I don't know if the Susanna stick a thumb in the ass. I don't know if you want to go that route.
That's just one strategy.
Or if you simply rub one out before you go at it. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're having a hard time lasting very long, you get one off.
Oh, wait, okay. So slow down, Kellen. So are you so you're saying in the cases where men have a history of premature ejaculation, one strategy to help for future encounters is to rub one out before that sexual encounter. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So that makes sense to me. Okay. Yeah.
The rub down before the beat down. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So what about for those moments where it's just so like amazing and you're like 2 seconds in and you're like, oh my gosh, this guy is like about to pop. What do you do?
Are you saying what does the girl do?
Or like what does the guy do? If you're 2 seconds in and you've never had a history of it?
2 seconds.
2 seconds in. Oh, whatever. If I've never in my life, if that's not my thing, and I'm getting ready to do it, I'm gonna let that motherfucker go because apparently it needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for the what they call that shit, edging. You know what I'm saying? Like where you hold off and all that shit. No. If there was something magical happening in that moment,
it was necessary,
and it needed to pop off. And then you know what I'm saying? I apologize. Let's get to some foreplay and we go right back to it.
Never apologize. Always say you're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. Too.
Be like, you're welcome. I'll be back with you in like 15 to 45 minutes.
I think if you have a history, guys, by the time you're 30 years old, you know yourself, right? Like, if you're still dating at that time and you still got that issue where, you know what I'm saying? I think the first time is like either, you said, like Kellen said, you rub it off before, you're going to be lucky that night. Or it's like Kellen said, if it happens, it happens, and say, okay, look, we got some Cheetos, we're gonna take a break a little bit, let me recharge a little bit and go back into it.
You don't even have to take a break though. You pop.
There's other things you can do to occupy that time.
Listen,
and that dude is rolling over and getting Cheetos. No, he doesn't need a round two.
Hey, Floyd, you can't have her in the mood. You pop off in 2 minutes and then think, oh, you're going to go eat, have a drink, and then come back. No. Hell no, bro. You keeping her in that bed. Guess what? Get a towel, wipe it down, and guess what? Let that mouth go to work.
There you go.
There we go.
There's other things you can do. And there's things that she can do to help for a faster turnaround too.
Okay, I understand now. So you do eat, but just don't eat you don't eat food. You eat.
Yeah.
I got you.
You can say it. What? You eat that yanni.
I know. Look at Floyd. He's blushing over there. he's all purple. He's like, oh no.
I understand.
I understand. Don't say it again. Don't say it again.
So that it is like, I mean, I've been in a long relationship, so it's always had like one partner, and that's all I had, and so that's always in guy's mind, like, oh fuck, what if I premature, what if I go, don't last long, or the other issue is like, what if I don't get her off? Obviously, I know what I like and shit.
If she's a really nice girl and she likes you, she'll just fake it. You'll never know.
No, fuck that. Don't fake shit. I want no. See, that's the thing.
If she's a nice girl and she likes you,
that's that bullshit. I want shit. Give me a motherfucking tutorial. If you have to walk me through this bitch, we gonna do this together.
Okay, so Kellen, that's where you're different then, because there are plenty of men out there that's just not the case. So it's just easier to say good job and move on.
Fuck that. I want to know. Like, listen, we gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
mean, we grown. I mean, everybody's different.
I agree.
You with a person for a long time, you knew it worked for them. You with another person now, you don't know what works for them. So it's like only we're gonna get through this is if we talk about it.
That's the fun part, though. It's like, hey, teach me.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is the fun part.
Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you good?
But this is a good transition into how important communication is. Right? Like Because if you can communicate the things that you like, then you're going to have more satisfaction, right?
Yeah,
so whereas it seems to be more acceptable for women to communicate the things they like, whereas men feel like, that they can't verbally express it as much. Like, oh, hey, do this, do that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Again, it's such a funny topic because I think the issues that everybody, I mean, obviously everybody's vastly different, but I want to know. Talk to me, tell me. I don't feel like I'm not going to suddenly feel like, I know some dudes have an ego and it's going to literally make them feel.
No, but I'm saying like for you to express the things that you like, do you feel more hesitant?
Oh, to talk about what I like? Fuck
yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
No. I'll tell you exactly what I like, but it's that's not gonna be an issue. I want to get you off. I want you to get me off. Period. Yeah. Like we want to both get to the fucking finish line. Let's get there together.
We're teammates, damn it.
I want to blow your mind. I want to blow your mind, girl, because I want you to tell everybody I fucking got it. So that's in the back of my mind at the very least. Like, I got to take care of her. Whether I take care of her in my dung or I take care of my mouth, whatever I got to do. I got to make sure. Like whatever you call it. Anyways, your dick.
So,
there you go. Your mouth, neck, feet. So that's always in the back of my mind, like, because that's a reputation kind of shit. Like, oh yeah, So if you talk about Floyd, you tell I got you.
But okay, so also, how do you think it reflects on like your ego, or how do you take it? Like, how does your ego take it when you're being told, oh, this isn't that great, do this and this? Like, do you think you take that badly, or do you think you're pretty open-minded? Like, oh, okay, she's giving me an opportunity.
No, I'm open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was in my 20s, I had a situation with I had an entanglement with a 40-some-year-old woman, and she was so disrespectful to me.
Oh no!
That it just no, in a good way though. It was very good.
Wait, what?
She was disrespectful,
Explain.
but she was disrespectful in that she just told me, this is what you need to do. Like, basically everything I was doing was wrong. Mm-hmm. And she told me how it needed to be done. And you know what? It was one of those things. She fucking crushed my little ego at that moment. But you know what she did though? She built me right the fuck back up.
Oh, good.
And she did. And so it was like after that, and I was like, oh, okay.
It was
now
educational.
It was very educational. At the time, I didn't know I was getting taught, but I learned some fucking lessons. And so after that, it's like, that's where, I think everybody kind of needs that moment though. You need somebody to tell you like, oh, this little shit that you think you're doing that's good is not. Like, here's how it's going to go. So
Eric's like, well, do you tell the person they suck?
That's what I'm saying. It's like going back to Eric's comment. Is that because, like men are men. Men are fragile sometimes. Men are fragile.
Not we mean sometimes, a lot of times.
Right. So
absolutely.
So it's, because you want to be instructional and helpful without hurting them, right? So for us, teach us women, what would be the best way to instruct for a better outcome?
I think it's got, Eric, yeah. Oh, women are the best teachers. They really are. They truly are. Because that's the thing too. The way she did it, it was like she almost hit me with a. I'm not gonna say.
Oh my god!
It was almost. She hit me with No, I'm not gonna say that. That sounded weird. I was gonna say like a motherly tone, but that makes it very odd.
Nurturing. Was it nurturing?
Yeah.
Nurturing. There you go.
Yeah, because a girl my age or younger, she wouldn't have been able to do it in a manner and then build you back up, right? They just fucking crush you, and you be thinking, damn, they're gonna tell all their friends that I suck in the sack. You know what I'm saying? That woman, she's like, no, come on. I'm gonna show you.
Help you out.
I'm gonna show you the ropes. But I think the best way women can do it is that, you tell them, hey, this is exactly what I need and exactly what I want. I don't want to be faking the funk. I want, I want to get, you to help me get to the goal. I want you to have to do that. So in order for us to do that, you're gonna have to be open to my communication. And then once they do it right, you got to give them some positive reinforcement. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Do him like a dog. Treat him like a fucking dog. Good boy.
Oh my God. Good boy.
Good boy.
Okay, you hear that? He said treat him like a dog. Okay.
Yeah, in bed, just in bed.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, as we get older, guys want to make sure that you are satisfied.
Yes.
Because women talk.
Yeah, because you be selfish as shit if you don't make sure that your partner is not satisfied. Whether it be 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, or whatever. Look, I know what I like, but girls, you gotta tell us what you like.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They don't always do that.
Now, I'll be hesitant if you want to, do the bum bum and the bum bum thing. Like, okay, I'll try it.
Where are your big boy words, Floyd? Like,
what's the bum bum and the bum bum? You can't translate that shit. What are you talking about? Are you talking? That sounds like in the butt. That's what I heard.
What you're saying?
In the bum bum, like shit. I mean,
we grown.
I'm not against it. I just
Floyd lives in a house full of kids. He's probably used to.
If you got a house full of kids, that means there's a lot of fucking going on. That's what I hear.
We got a lot here. Shit.
No.
I think at least for me as guys, like we all want to make sure the girl that we're with, our partner, is satisfied. And so if a 40-year-old, 30-year-old, whatever, 35-year-old, I mean, gotta think about at that time, that's in their prime. They're in their prime. They heated. They want it when they want it, and when they're 40, 41, 38, they want sex all the time. They're like in their 20s and shit when a guy's like just want to bang all the time. So it's helpful. I'm sure. I mean, if girl tells me like, hey, you gotta do it this way, I'll do it. I do it. Whatever.
Show me
the way.
So Floyd has said on a couple of occasions about them talking to their friends about it. Right, Susanna?
Yeah.
So since you're the only woman on the panel right now. No, I'm sure they do. But I'm saying when you get a real good one, Susanna, do women talk about that to their friends? Or because I know there's a little bit of jealousy. I know from girls where they're like kind of, they kind of mark their territory. So if it's a real good one, like it's one thing if it's just like you're just dating a guy or something.
So you want to know
friends? Yeah.
You want to know the real truth? Okay. Yeah. So you could have real good ones like 10 sessions in a row, and if there's one mediocre or awful one, that's the one that gets talked about.
Oh,
that's fucked up.
You're right.
Dude,
I was tired.
We don't talk about the good ones.
Stay on point, fellas. Stay on point, fellas. That's always.
Like even if there's a slight lag, even if it is not so, then there's like
even if it's
something
not so
different. I mean, even if so say it's like there's consistent amazingness.
Right.
Okay. If there is he was getting over the flu, or if there was or who cares? If there was a slight like decrease in amazingness, that's the one that gets talked about.
Wow.
Is that true, girls? Come on, man.
Ladies on
credit, girls.
On the Facebook, we need to hear some feedback.
Yeah, let me know.
Oh shit. That is hilarious.
grandbaby, so
that's my mother, by the way. That is my mother.
It's so weird that she has the same name as my daughter.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah. So my mom, whenever like my brother and I, like when I was like 25, 26, and like we were both graduated from college, we didn't have any kids. She says the two of us. She's like, I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are college graduates and you don't have any kids. Now she's like, we're 35 and 31 and no kids. And she's like, what the fuck? I want some grandbabies. Get somebody pregnant now.
Right. Anybody.
She don't give a shit.
Anybody.
She's going to comment on that.
Oh, we got no problem at the Carmona house. We got fucking 23.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing to have so many kids. I know my mom and dad. So my mom and dad had their 50th anniversary, and my God, all the kids and the love. I mean, it's, kid. You think having so much kids is like, it's a burden, Christmas and all that. But at the end of the day, man, it warms my mom and dad's heart because the Carmona blood is strong. I got like 9 nephews, boys, and like 7 girls, and the boys like. More than half look like my dad, pretty much. We all look alike and shit. So,
yeah, you do.
Sounds like it's the semen strong too. It ain't just the blood.
Yeah, it's strong in the Carmona. Except for me, man. I don't have a kid, but I do. So for me and Rose, I just want one, whether it be a boy, girl, whatever it is. Just give me one kid.
I'm number 9 of 10.
Wow,
I have a huge family.
That's
I have one.
That's a good family right there, bro.
So we're still in the middle of Ask Susanna.
track.
You know what I'm saying? Get this shit back on track. Whoa. All right.
Pull it in.
Bring it back. Reel it in. All right. So Susanna likes to talk about. Susanna, what's your title exactly? Because I always forget it.
So I'm a disease intervention specialist. I specialize in HIV and communicable disease.
Okay, so scary shit. Here we go. Yeah. So let's debunk some sex myths or some STD. Whatever. Let's do some of that.
Okay. So the one I get the most is can I catch or can I get an STD from a toilet seat? Oh, now, does anyone know the answer to this?
Crab.
Sure.
No,
hell no.
You cannot get a communicable disease from a toilet seat. Now, unless you have like a open wound and you sit on fresh blood, that would be the only case, but you cannot pick up syphilis. You cannot pick up gonorrhea. You cannot pick up chlamydia by using like a public restroom. I get this one a lot because part of my job, what I do is, I have to contact people that pop positive for, let's say, like syphilis. And they're married. If they happen to be married, I have to contact their spouse. I have to. So when I contact the spouse and they're like, oh, no, it's okay. My husband said it was, it's these, this public restroom he's been using a lot. It has to be that. And then I have to be the one that says, no, I mean, I can't say for certain where you picked it up because, I have to respect everyone's privacy, but you cannot get a communicable disease from sitting on a toilet seat. So those are kind of the hard conversations that we have, but that is one that I hear a lot. Yeah. Have any of you heard that you could get an STD from?
I wasn't really totally sure, but now I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That's a trip that people use that, like literally.
They do.
I would think kids. I could think as a child, like high school age or something, like people thinking that, but I wouldn't think like grown ass people would literally use that as an excuse.
Yeah, I get that one a lot. All ages.
Try to get it a little more creative. Shit.
Yeah, the last one, actually, the last person that.
And the last one, we got that from Elmer last night, motherfucker. Yeah.
I mean, the last person that used that line on me was an 86-year-old man in a nursing home.
86.
Hey.
Oh, I deal with a lot of nursing home boom.
Boy, they in the nursing homes.
Prevalent.
They are fucking in the nursing homes.
It's prevalent. And it's an issue because, I mean, you're thinking about an older population. So they're thinking, oh, I don't need to use condoms because I can't get anyone pregnant. No, I mean, but you can pick up some nasty stuff. So, and they're active as shit.
When they get to that point in life, though, I think they're like, fuck it.
They are. It's great. I love it. It's so fucking amazing.
Like,
after menopause, I mean, you're not fertile. So
no, but they're thinking, okay, I'm not fertile, so I don't need to worry about getting pregnant, which is fine. They don't, but they still need to use protection not to pick up nasty diseases. So, and that's kind of the issue that we're seeing a lot of. Chris will corrupt the innocent mind. Who's Chris?
Who is Chris?
Who's Chris?
Mama, who's Chris? No,
but yeah, like that's a big one that we get. And I have the cutest story. So this
you have a cute story about STDs.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's really cute. So he was like an 86-year-old gentleman in a nursing home, and he was telling me, because I have to ask him, how many partners he's had and where these partners are. I have to locate them. And he was telling me, they're just a couple bedrooms down in his nursing home, and how they aren't his girlfriends, they're his lady friends. And he just goes on about, how sweet they are. And I'm like, oh gosh, you guys are like having too much fun over there. But it was just so sweet. He was just like, it was just so, I guess STDs are cute when you get above 80. I don't know. I don't know.
You just got a little gonorrhea. No big deal.
They're so cute about it. I just can't help it.
They're coming to you like, Susanna, it's pissing when I'm burning.
Yeah.
Got a little discharge.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's so cute.
Or how many times they want to just whip it out and show you, and you're like, I'm good. Yeah. I don't need to see it. I can talk about it, but I don't need to see it. Oh goodness! And then you get the ones that totally get off on just get whipping it out and showing you. Those are always fun.
Oh yeah. Hold on. What do you mean they get off on it? What are you talking about?
Any excuse, like, dude. Okay, come on, Kellen. There are plenty of dudes out there that just have any excuse to whip out their dick.
You talking about like some Louis C.K. type shit? They just whip shit out.
Yeah, they just any fucking excuse to whip out their dick. And so I'm talking to them. Hey, do you have any signs or symptoms of like syphilis? Do you have any rash, penile lesions, anything like that? Well, I don't know. Can you tell me? And any excuse, fucking whip it out. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, yo. No, thank you. But so definitely toilet seat. That's the number one mythbuster I want to touch on. But yeah, it's still floating around there. People still believe it.
All right.
Have you heard that, Abby? Have you heard that?
What?
That you can get a STD from a toilet seat.
Yeah, I went to Catholic school, man. That's what they told us.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry, you can't. Just so you know.
Now you know.
Now I know.
I mean, that's why, I hate using the restroom because it is dirty. Well, first of all.
Well, it's dirty, but
as long as you don't lick it, you just want to sit and take a shit.
And okay, so I can break it down a little bit more if you want more why you can't get it. So like chlamydia or gonorrhea, that's all you have to have an exchange of body fluid. Like HIV, you have to have exchange of body fluid. Syphilis is a little bit different. You have to come into contact with
basically you would have to have an open wound.
Yes.
And on your leg or ass in order for something to enter your body.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to sit down and get chlamydia.
Yeah.
All right. Any more sex myths that you want to debunk?
That's just the big one I want to touch on.
Or is this enough on Ask Susanna for today?
I mean, do you guys have any questions?
Woo! Shit.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I didn't know that actually. That's pretty good. I did not know that. I mean, in Japan, obviously it's very, very, very clean. So they have the little what do you call that? The sanitation. They put in the paper inside.
Yeah.
You can sanitize it.
Yeah, those are fun.
I love Japanese bathrooms all the time. Mostly like in the airport. When you go to Narita, you're like, oh, I'm so excited to go. You can wipe it like it's warm.
You know your expectations.
Like this.
Wow.
The Japanese, they are very clean.
Come on, guys. If you ever gone to Narita, oh my God, the bathrooms, it's die for.
Okay, so tell me, Kellen or Floyd, so coming back, so after living in Japan, did you guys have an issue adjusting back to American bathrooms with like the gaps in the stalls and
Absolutely.
I never noticed those gaps before I lived there, and then I come back and I'm like, holy shit, I'm making eye contact.
There is a big gap.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why they don't have gaps over there?
I don't feel quite as clean and stuff.
No. And then the heated toilet seats, yo. Sitting on cold ass toilet seats. You come back here and like shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say, at first in Japan, the heated toilet seat got a little weird.
It bothered you? It was at first, because you're like, damn, it feels like body heat.
Like so, we sat here, but then I was like, oh, okay.
No, I settled in real quick on those. I was like, oh shit, this is nice.
Yeah. No, Japanese bathroom. Oh my God, even a 7-Eleven. I mean, here, for me, they'll let me use the bathroom here because usually Asian guy, whatever. Oh, okay, go. But I understand why.
You don't look like a dirty guy.
Yeah, man. But like McDonald's, they have fucking locks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? There's locks in the bathrooms here. Like, look, I just gotta take a shit. But in Japan, almost every place has a bathroom you can use. It's clean.
Yeah.
Even if it was half clean, it's still like nice.
Their half clean was more than our full clean over here in the States.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Japan's so fucking clean.
Oh man,
it's so clean.
It's scrumptious to fucking take a shit in fucking Japan, man.
Comfortable. I had to retrain my bowels when I came back here, only pooping at home.
Yeah, you gotta hold it.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can retrain those fucking bowels.
Yeah.
And like in the bathrooms, like when I'd be driving long distance, because I drove from here to Texas and back. Oh my God, it's like a hit or miss. Like what kind of bathroom when I get into right now? Like holy fuck, it's freaking shit.
I will say, like some of the rest stops in Texas are really nice, though.
There are some big new ones
that are really nice. Yeah,
here, New Mexico and Arizona, like holy fuck. Big.
But no. I mean, restrooms aren't safe. Public restrooms definitely aren't safe here in America, but you're not going to get an STD.
Yeah, if I ever had a business 7-Eleven or whatever, I'm going to make sure it's going to be a Japanese bathroom. I want to get known and be like, you know that Asian guy, the Filipino's bathroom, man, it's fucking nice.
Yeah,
man.
you're gonna have all like the Coke dealers and shit.
Yeah.
Like
I drive hours to go to the 7-Eleven. That guy.
like, I'm gonna snort off his bathroom sink 'cause it's the cleanest.
Fucking has
Have a
the
line of drugs.
three. He has the three seashells. You know the
Three seashells.
Well, thank you very much. You know, we surely missed you, Susanna, and of course, Kellen has been here. But yeah, inform me. I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know that I couldn't get sexual STDs from the bathroom unless you have like a sore ass or something like that.
Yeah, and even then, it's like HIV only. You're not going to pick up a chlamydia or gonorrhea that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So if your significant other tries using that one, just be like, Susanna said it.
It's like, no. You lying. You lying. You lying.
I still use the bathroom. If I gotta take a shit, I take a shit. I gotta go, man. I gotta go.
It's your flipping prostate. I'm telling you.
I'm 24 years old.
You're men.
Are we going back there again?
I'm just touching on it.
All right, Abby, are you ready? Are you good to go?
No, I don't have any rant today. Oh.
Okay, someone got kids. Abby, you got kids in your house?
That could be a rant.
Yeah, I do. Oh my god.
Was that the crying baby?
Kellen, you are crazy.
What's that?
No, we're just saying we're hearing kids in this Abby's house.
Hold on. I had 2 minutes. Sorry, guys.
No, but it
Hold
was
on.
babies earlier that we heard.
No,
It's
you
her house.
the kids are fine. No, it was a baby.
Yeah.
I just told people to shut up. I was like, tell
There we
everybody to shut up.
All right, Abby, you ready? You got a rant?
Not really.
Nothing's pissed you off today?
No, actually, people have been decent. But then again, I haven't been out. I haven't been out. So.
Okay. Well, we can talk about anything. Here you go. I'm gonna put it on.
Okay.
Because if you don't have a rant, I got a rant.
Oh, let's hear your rant. Maybe I'll feed off my
Or we can find out what happened to your little square off in your camera that disappeared.
No, how'd you
figure that out?
My husband figured it out. I don't know what he did, but I don't know. You know what? I have Comcast as my Wi-Fi right now, and it's been giving me problems. So I'm on my phone right now. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, you're coming in nice and clear now.
Yeah, come clear now. No, but the camera was good. I'm telling you what.
Oh, I love that camera. Yeah. To the UK. So.
Okay. Well, my biggest rant. I'm gonna take over for Abby here. My biggest rant, guys. Sorry, I'm going a little political here because I feel a certain kind of way, and we haven't talked about it. So we are how many days till January 20th? 56, 50 days. Look, son, guys, we are supposed to be the pinnacle of democracy. Voting is supposed to be sacred. We are supposed to be the safest. And our current leader has been talking for many months about a rigged election, right? To psych people out, to psych his friends out, whatever like that. And the reason why people voted so much for President-elect Biden is not because of the hatred of him. Okay, let's be honest. Yes, it's because of the hatred of President Trump that so many people voted for him, and he can't believe that so many people voted for President-elect Biden. Mm-hmm. my thing is, it's been 3 weeks now. You are now challenging the sanctity, right? Am I saying it right? Of what we hold dear is our democracy, our elections. And you've been saying it for so long, so many months, that don't you think that every state and city would make sure that the process of elections would be straight and narrow? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I am satisfied that, and I'm tickled a little bit that the president has challenged some states because we get to see him lose 2 or 3 times.
Or how the counts come back even more for Biden. I love that. That's just so great. That's so great.
Right.
Okay. So now his MO, if you know President Trump, and his history before, he likes to get lawyers and sue and litigation and all that, tie to litigation. Now it's all coming back to him and saying all the judges, even his judges that he appointed as a Republican, to say, no, you have no basis of legalities, no proof, no nothing. It's coming back, right? He is now, according to the electors, according to the votes of that we counted, that President-elect Biden is now the winner, right? Concede. I don't need him to concede, right? But you need to, now a few days ago, he let the GSA now kind of go through the process, get the team kind of wind up, get them to backfill them the information and all that. So it's good. But until this day, he's a sore loser. He's always been a sore loser. He will never be that. We don't expect anything less, right? But now, put the country first. Now he's saying, oh, the FBI is on it, the CIA is on it, whatever it is. Right? That's your administration. That's your people. And can you kind of blame them not to be a little bit hurt? Yeah, because you're one of those leaders that if it doesn't go your way, you always kind of put everybody at fault. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, be respectful. Put the country first, like you always say, America first, and trust the vote, trust the process, trust the government, trust your administration, trust every city and town, and concede. And let's let go of what has been. Does it make sense? But he will not. He will not do that until day 20. Well, he said December 14th, one of the electors, vote. But we already know it's done. President-elect Biden is the winner. VP Harris is the winner. So it hurts me a lot, and I don't say too much about it, but it's done. It's over. You guys lost. And all that. So it's, I love my family. I love my friends. And we all do love our friends and family and friends who support President Trump, even though we don't see it. Why we don't see it doesn't mean your opinion and my opinions we're both different, but let's put the country first and move on. And now let's give the new administration a chance to roll over. And remember, we're still in COVID, right? Vaccines coming out. The vaccine is coming out, and we want to know. Biden wants to have a process. Biden administration wants to have a process to say, okay, what's the next step? What can we do now? We all knew. Come on, man. We're all smart here about science. Every winter time, flu comes out, and we're more susceptible to viruses, not just because of COVID, but all viruses. So we need to have this process. We've got 50 days till January 20th, and let the process go so that let the process proceed so that the next administration are in the right path to heal the country and to put the country in the right path. Does that make sense? So that's my comment.
Yeah, but you're functioning, or you're thinking that Trump is logical, and he's not. He's not rational, and unfortunately, some of his diehard supporters feel exactly like him. There's still people here in my county that do not believe that he won, that it was all a fake, that it was rigged, and they're just living in this, I don't know, their version of reality. So, I mean, I wish he would concede, but you and I know he never will. And none of his followers will either. They'll always refer to him as their president, which is okay, because I didn't refer to him as my president. He wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the things, man. Look, you're a general, you're a supervisor, you're a commander, whatever, commander in chief. We're not here. Let's not say that, because he was elected. Whether we
agreed with it
or not, and let's not say like, oh, it's illegitimate or whatever. Let's put ourselves above that and say, look, it's time to move on It's time. If you have to be presidential at any time during your administration, right now is the time to be presidential, right? And to help the next administration, like President Obama did to you, to cross over. You know what I'm saying?
Floyd, we sat here and waited for this man to act presidential for 4 years. Why in the fuck would anybody believe that here at the end he's going to suddenly be presidential and do the right thing? Yeah, like we're crazy even having this conversation, thinking like, oh, we're disappointed he's acting this way. He's acted like this the whole time. He acted like it the whole time that he campaigned. Like literally since 2014, 2015, when he really came on the scene strong to run for president. He's been acting this way. So we can't suddenly want him to act differently and be presidential. He didn't act presidential the entire time he was the fucking president. So we're crazy for thinking that he's suddenly just going to concede and just do the right thing and transition the correct way. All that shit is out the window. I just can't wait till January 20th when the motherfucker is gone. Period. And it's like it's cool and all. Like I get it. I like when people say like, oh, let's be better than them and this and that, and let's but sometimes it's very hard. And a person like him and some of his super diehard supporters, they make it very, very hard to be courteous or to be civil. I have some friends who are Trump supporters who I still love and we still communicate and we're good. We just know we just can't talk about it because it could fracture that relationship. Then there's other people who we've lost communication because the shit that they say and the shit that they post, it's gotten to the point where it's like, oh, dude, I see your true character. And you obviously dislike a lot of people that look like me, you know what I'm saying? Or people that are not like you. If you're not a white heterosexual Christian, then they don't fuck with you really. They might have that one or two black friend or gay friend or whatever family member, but other than that, they don't really fuck with you or your kind. So I distance myself from those people, and I've made it very clear. Like I don't care. I'm gonna voice my opinion, and I'm not gonna try to be the bigger man and better man about it. It's like, no, you're a fucking racist. Period. And you support racist ideology. So fuck that.
Yep.
That's just me though.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to like try to put yourself in these supporters of President Trump. For a long time, I tried not to say even president. I would say 45 until someone checked me and said, he's our president. You know what? You're right. I'm not here to disrespect, but it's so hard. It's heartbreaking. I think it was one of the political commentators. He was crying when Biden was announced the winner. And I can feel the anguish. I can feel the pain. I'm saying I'm not here to cry about it, but America is very strong. We can move on to be better. I think there's a big lesson to be learned about our vote matters. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, please, you have the right to say what's happening in your state. Now, the president, to elect the president, is very important. But remember, we do have congressmen, and we have senators, and we have mayors, and we have governors who also make and pass laws within your own, that affect you also. So we have the runoff, right, in January.
Yep.
That's still going on. So please, you still have to vote for that thing. I think it's winding down now to the point where, you're right, Kelly. We don't need him to concede, but now he's put a step forward where now the administration now is being appointed. The people are getting the information that they need, and that's all I can say. It's hard enough now. 2020, it's one thing after another. The vaccine is out, and I know we can't get the vaccine right away because we have the first responders. Maybe Susanna might get it before us. The military might get it before us, of nurses and doctors. But now, we won't get ours probably until spring or even third quarter of next year. But it won't still won't be the same. It's like 2001 when that happened. Remember when 2001 happened, September 11? Things changed. So we will never totally go back. That COVID-19 will still be around. So I don't know. That's kind of my rant. I mean, I know we're all of us here are very biased against the administration. But we're just being honest about how we feel about this administration, and so it's time, man. I can't wait.
The thing too is make clear is like this is not a Democrat or Republican issue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to make that very clear. Yes, I am very liberal. I typically vote very Democratic, you know. At the same time, I respect plenty of conservatives. I think there's a lot of great conservative leaders and Republican leaders, you know, and I see some of their points. It's this guy in particular, and I don't call him my president. Yes, he is the president, but I don't refer to, and I don't give a shit how that goes. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. This guy in particular that holds that title is a piece of shit, and he's shown it time and time again. He's literally offended every group of human beings, from women to disabled to blacks to Hispanics to Asians. He's disrespected everybody, and so it's time, man. I mean, it's time for him to be out of there. It's time for us to be done with him. It's time for us to move on. And I saw a thing the other day that's like Obama, his whole campaign was about hope. Donald Trump's has been about hate, and now Joe Biden's will be about healing. You know, it's time to heal. It's time to heal as a nation. So,
But don't get us wrong, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, those who are watching and those who follow us, don't get it wrong. Biden and Harris have a long road. We will hold them to the fire, obviously, if they do wrong.
Yes.
Okay,
right.
But we are confident that they will give the best information. They will give us the best choices to make. Are they going to do wrong? Yeah, we're not going to like every single thing that they do, but they have a rhyme and a reason. You know, those who work for the government, those who work for the military, you know, things we don't agree with our general, our commander, our supervisors, but they have a reason for doing that, and they can't make everybody happy. But be God. Be that we're going to hold them to the fire and try to heal. Will they be perfect? No, man. They won't be perfect. But you know what? Biden, at this moment, and Vice President-elect Harris speaks for me and what I believe in, and I hope that they do better in the next 4 years, if not in the next 8 years. Right? Everything now you got to imagine now, in the next 4 years, they can only implement certain things. Those won't affect until the next 4 years after that. So it's not magic and shit. Like, oh my God, we're all gonna be like,
it's a process. It takes time.
Yeah, it takes time. Everything takes time. So we just hope that I'm not saying I wasn't proud to be an American. I'm just saying that I understand why people would not like Americans. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So if you talk bad about us as a government, as a country, I get it. And I will not argue. I will not argue with you.
We have some mud on our face that we need to clean off.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, that is our rant for the month. A rant for the month, right? For the week. No. Well, thank you guys. All right, guys. So thank you very much, Abby and Kellen and DJ Mr. A and Susanna for that. I know we have we can talk a whole podcast about the political issue about in our country and looking forward. But let's go a little bit more fun. Everybody know what happened last Saturday?
Are you talking about this Saturday? Yesterday?
This last Saturday. Last night. Oh
listen,
my God.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that was one of the biggest. That's what people don't realize too. This is one of the biggest pay-per-view events that's happened in 2020. One of the biggest television events. I can't wait for the
Mike Tyson thing.
The Mike Tyson Roy Jones Jr. fight. Yes. Yeah, Susanna.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. I didn't watch it.
2 videos I'm going to show you, but I'm going to talk a little bit of background and a little recap. Here you go. Oh, hold on. All right. So last Saturday, what happened? Or last Saturday, yesterday.
Last night.
Yeah, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight results. Boxing exhibition ends in an unofficial draw. You guys watch it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm a big boxing and MMA fan anyway, so I watch fights. But this was something more for the casual fan. This was not like you didn't tune into this event to see like some good like fundamental boxing, right? Like it was this is two 50-year-old fucking men, right? Now their best days are behind them. But with that being said, they both moved very well for people that age. All right. I've got uncles that age, and I guarantee they wouldn't want to get in the fucking ring with either of those guys. Okay. So that in itself was impressive. That see a 54 and 51-year-old.
Right. So a combined age here that together 105 years of age, which of course they moved well. You know, they're kind of dry. There wasn't the Mike Tyson, of course, and the Roy Jones that we know of early years. But you know, once the men got in the ring, they went at it as hard as they could. Again, this is an exhibition. Went to 8 rounds, 2-minute rounds. Leading a split draw on WBC time. So Mike Tyson says, like, look, I'm happy with the results. I'm happy with the results, you know. But Jones was like, that's real, saying like, you know what? After the fight, I wear draws. I don't do draws.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, he was trying to be funny, but they called it a draw, saying basically it was a tie. And he was just like, they were like, how do you feel about that, Roy? And he was like, yeah, I wear draws. I mean, I wear underwear. I don't do them. Like, I don't do ties.
I get that, but
I don't do ties. Somebody's got to win. He said they needed to pick a winner. He didn't want it. He wasn't okay with it being a tie.
Yeah. Like I said, it was
okay. So maybe you can educate me and other people that are watching that don't do these things. Okay. So is that common? Are ties common?
Draws
common?
In boxing, they happen from time to time. Absolutely.
So they don't.
Go ahead. No worry.
So they don't do like an extra something to break
an extra round or anything like that.
Yeah,
no.
Like, I don't know.
No, back in the old days, they would do that. And
the point of
what they realized over time is in those later rounds, when they do the extra rounds type of thing, if they got too deep into extra rounds, more brain damage was accumulated, right? So now for safety of the sport, it's a draw is a draw, and typically what that means is we're going to do this again.
And with a thumb fight.
Yeah.
and Mike made it very clear that he'd want to do this again with Roy. Roy made it very clear with his whole body language and shit. He did not want to do it again with Mike. He said over and over, he goes, hey, listen, I know Mike is 54 and he might not be the old Mike. He's like, his punches still hurt. Like his body, Mike landed some very strong body shots on Roy. And again, it wasn't the old Mike where he's going to knock your head off, but man, those body blows, he landed some good body blows on Roy.
So much flesh.
A lot of flesh.
Like just reminds me of like sumo. Like,
I mean, separately, Roy Jones, man, he was on fire. Mike Tyson, come on, man. But for their age, they look really good. And like I said, it's an exhibition. We're not here to knock anybody out. We're just here to have fun and, you know,
make some money. I get it.
Make some money here and there and give people some entertainment. So,
well, go ahead.
Yeah, what's what's crazy is the last 2 fights is Snoop Dogg was a competitor.
Bro, Snoop won the night, bro. Snoop was the best part of the entire event. His commentary, bro. Like, because you have a lot of people that tuned in who don't watch boxing and don't care about boxing. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people who watched this event who probably hadn't watched a boxing event all year in the last 5 years. And they tuned in for this, and Snoop was everything we needed. He literally, at one point in time, he's sitting there, he's like, this is like 2 of my uncles in the backyard fighting at a barbecue. You know, I mean, he was just clowning, dude. And it was absolutely hilarious.
So sexy, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this. So this, it's Legends Only League.
Yeah.
And this is a new Mike Tyson thing, right? So they're going to have former athletes or past athletes, entertainers. They're going to have people come on and box. And for this to be their first event, man, I think they did a good job. They brought out a bunch of different artists. There's a lot of hip hop artists. They had like little concerts in between. They had 3 or 4 like actual boxing matches with real pros on there. And then they had, you know, obviously Mike and Roy, and then the Nate Robinson and Jake Paul. Yeah. So
I really want to go back to just highlighting how good Mike Tyson looks.
Oh yeah.
Like
he does for his age.
He looks like, especially when he's all sweaty. Like it
I thought he'd be too young for you.
I mean borderline. He looks good though. I just see like pecs.
Mike lost over 100 pounds.
That's impressive.
He literally about a year and a half ago he weighed 3 something, like 320, 330. So he lost over 100 pounds. Again, that in itself is a victory.
That's impressive.
You know, This man at 54 years old to come out here, lose 100 pounds, and look the way he does and move like that. Yeah.
Now, so you would think that would be the highlight. It's not. So there was a number 2 fight, right? The co-main event. There was Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul. Now, here's the background here. So Saturday night dinner pay-per-view event headlined by Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, of course. The fight only lasted 2 rounds with Nate Robinson and Paul Robinson. Now, Nate Robinson, those who know, he is a NBA professional boxer, NBA professional basketball player, and Jake Paul is a YouTuber, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the real. Now, I'm not saying I don't want to lead into what happened. But what happened was that Snoop Dogg, his commentary was golden, and there's a petition now. There's a big petition saying, hey, you know what? Snoop Dogg knockout. Oh, Lord. Snoop Dogg calls the fights. We want Snoop Dogg to call all the fights.
Oh.
There's a Snoop Dogg commentary signing funeral songs after Jake Paul KOs, has My Size Hurting. We need to have Snoop Dogg on NFL football Monday nights, and we missed the opportunity to have Snoop Dogg moderate for the actual debates for the president. So Snoop Dogg, I'm going to play it. The actual fight, but also take a look at and listen to what Snoop Dogg has as a commentary.
Oh, there's a feint from Jake.
Caught him. Oh my God! Lord have mercy! Oh Jesus!
You'll talk about
Praise
it
the
like
Lord. Take my hand.
Snoop is a fucking fool, man.
Right?
Wow, nothing funny about what's happening with Nate Robinson, but Snoop Dogg is singing the hymns.
Oh my God! Night.
Oh my God.
Night, Nate. Oh my God.
Goodness.
And of course,
Call the ambulance. Pick up the
and again, this is why you don't play boxing, brother.
No.
It's not business, and Robinson could be hurt.
Night. Oh,
Night.
Wow.
Yeah. So the big thing on that is you have to know. So Jake Paul. I keep wanting to say Jake Logan because there's Logan Paul and there's Jake Logan. They're brothers. YouTubers, got 20, 30 million followers. They do goofy shit on YouTube. I don't really pay attention to them because I know the Logan Paul dude, he made a video one time and he's like disrespectful to Japanese people. And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah. So then and his brother came up. They've gotten popular off being kind of douchey. That's their persona. You're right. Nate Robinson, who is, like Floyd said, 10-time NBA veteran, 10-year NBA veteran, 3-time NBA dunk champion. He was also defensive back at University of Washington. Just a very star, he's a stud. I mean, in terms of athletics. He started training in boxing. Jake Paul fought last year on a card. So he's 1-0 in his professional bouts. Nate Robinson, him got to chirping online, saying, Nate's like, oh, I'm training too. I'd fight you, blah, blah, blah. So then that began this thing. They get into the ring. First thing I'll tell you as a boxing fan, the one thing I saw the most was Jake Paul, having had that experience, he was a lot more laid back. He was just kind of chill. Nate Robinson was bouncing around. His energy was all over the place. He was nervous as shit. No defense whatsoever. He was like winging punches, just coming in, just looping punches. And, Jake Paul he looked good. I mean, he obviously you saw he hit him with a few shots and 3 big shots that knocked him down each time. And after the first couple of knockdowns, you could tell Nate Robinson did not want to be there anymore. And while the videos are funny, Snoop Dogg's commentary is fucking hilarious. Like all that shit. Like I will say this. Nate Robinson is getting roasted on social media all over. There's memes. There's memes everywhere. There's so many. Like it's going to be the thing for the next 2-3 weeks. You're going to see all these memes of him laid out like that. While that's easy to do, it's still funny to me for people who have never in their life been in a fight or even thought about getting into a ring. You don't understand how much balls it takes. And let me not say balls. You don't understand how much courage in general. Yes. It takes to do that. You know what I'm saying? And especially as a person who that's not your avenue. And at 36 years old, you get in there. I tip my hat to him. It was easy. It's easy to laugh at him. And I'm not trying to be all serious and make this a serious thing, but I just say I like to give credit where credit is due, and I give him credit for just getting in there in the first place. You know, he learned real quickly, and we'll see if he bounces back and he gets back in there. Or maybe he just never does it again. But yeah, it was definitely a moment, and they'll be talking for the rest of the year for sure.
Yeah, Jake Paul really trained hard, and it wasn't like he was like, was trying. It was just he was just trained that way, But yeah, like Cullen said, man, there's gonna be a memes for weeks. It already started, so I'm gonna leave you with this one. Wow.
Well, that was just a picture that was a picture he posted on his Instagram leading up to the fight.
Yeah. Anyway,
so it
was a good fight. It was a good fight. Like I said, I do respect for both of them coming into the ring to even box or exhibition. Right. It is unfortunate, I mean, you in any time, whether you're professional or amateur, you get that one good swing, man. Right to the chin.
Yeah, right spot.
Listen, look at Juan Manuel Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao. I think it was the fourth fight. It was the same position. Face plant into the ground. And I know y'all don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I know y'all don't want to hear that shit. But it was the same position Manny was in. Because that was the first thing. Somebody, my buddy, my homeboy, he sent me a picture or a meme of him. And I said, bro, we were doing the same thing in Afghanistan when Manny got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez. It was the exact same position.
Same way.
So it happens. It happens to the best.
It happens
and the worst.
It does.
All right, so that's our viral. I mean, it is what it is, but we have fun. Snoop
won the day. He won the day. Snoop was the best.
Your brand just went up higher, and
Snoop was the best.
NFL and all boxing invites you to be a commentator.
Hell yeah!
You made it colorful and fun. So yeah, Snoop Dogg. Oh Lord, call
Lord, funny, man. I'll tell you. I wish y'all had heard the comments. I wish we had the comments of him during the Tyson fight too. Because he did. He had so much shit to say and not talking. He wasn't trying to be disrespectful to them. He was just like, he said, Grandma, Uncle out here fighting again. Come get him, Grandma.
All right, let's go to our last segment of the day. So podcast. So, we had a really, really long, almost 3 hours, an extra hour of talking about relationships like a podcast. So, ladies and gentlemen, we know we are sponsored by podcasts, a unique interview questions and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hand. So whether you are a new podcaster or existing podcaster looking to grow your audience or get more engagement, you're going to want to check out poddeck.com. Use code HWY54 for 10% off your first order. So today's
what is that
segment? Is a bird. Is a bird?
Taco.
It's a bird. Taco. All right. So today's segment is called "How Dare You."
Oh.
All right. Here you go. First question. What is the most sex that you've had in one day?
The most sex?
Yeah.
So is that how many? Okay.
How
many times you had an orgasm, or like the time, like she said?
By yourself, with somebody, and whatever.
By yourself count?
No, not by yourself. No. That don't count.
Okay, with somebody.
Because you guys would blow us out of the water. If we were gonna do that, that's just not gonna work.
No.
So we do it by time, or
I would say
sessions.
3.
What are we going by?
Floyd, we're asking: is it sessions or is it duration?
Orgasms?
Or stop and rest. Go again. Stop and go again.
So you're talking about sessions. How many sessions?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 8.
8. Oh, what?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever counted.
Oh no, it was intentional.
8. Wow.
Okay. I'm about 8.
8.
Yeah. Just that you did it. How many times did you go?
I was young.
Yeah. 8. Okay.
Maybe more.
Abby? You want to answer? You plead the 5th?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
I'm buffering.
Okay. Yeah. 3. I say 3.
3? Like that's, I don't know.
I only say 8 because my partner at the time said that the most she done was 7. And so I'd never counted the number of sessions or, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. So there's like, oh, okay, you throwing that shit out there. Well, fuck it. We go, you got something else to talk about.
Only if it was good.
Yeah. Well, I would hope you wouldn't continue to do it that many times if it wasn't, though.
Or you get redos. Like, okay, come on, bring it in.
It's a lot of redos for one day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you don't know?
I don't know.
You're not counting?
I don't know. No. Well, I don't know. Maybe 5. Nothing like crazy. Maybe I get bored.
You say you get bored?
Probably. I can't think of maybe like 5 times. I think any more than that, I'd be too sore and bored.
Yeah.
Be like, I need to go eat and
Have you ever let someone take the blame for something you did? What happened? Fuck yeah.
Probably when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'd say as
I can't think of it as an adult. I'm a pretty good adult.
Right.
I can't think of
I'll own my shit.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sure I have as a kid, though. I'm sure my brother did some shit.
I was a shitty kid.
Eric? What do you have anything?
I feel bad. I think where we were in a Walmart or something, and I just let one cut and blame it on my son.
Oh yeah, I've done that many times.
Blame it on my son.
Blame it on everybody else except for me.
Right?
Abby?
We can't hear you, Abby. You having issues? Would you ever donate an organ to someone in this room?
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, my room, right?
What can we donate?
This room? Like what room we're talking about?
Yeah, what?
This room right here. This room right here. Kidney?
Of course, absolutely.
If my kidney was available, yeah, if we match.
Yeah.
So we're talking about amongst the 5 of us, will we donate an organ?
Would you?
If I could, I would. If my
body
part was,
I would have to.
I mean, I'm already an organ donor, so if I'm gonna give it to a stranger, I'm sure I would definitely give it to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like I think it's.
Except for a lung, I'm not giving y'all a lung, bro. I need both my lungs.
Yeah.
You don't want my liver.
Yeah, I don't like cardio enough. You can have a
the only thing we can donate when we're alive is our kidney, right? Anything else? Our bone marrow, I guess. Our bone marrow.
Yeah, bone marrow. That's important.
That would be hard. Have you ever laughed so hard that you cried?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Several times.
Tears of joy. Would you rather be rich or famous, but you can't be both?
Rich.
I'd rather be rich.
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 I have no interest in like famous.
Famous.
I like anonymity.
Famous and having to hide from people, and
I ain't hiding from shit.
You know, I'd rather be rich.
I'm going to Walmart buying underwear and shit. Listen. I think that first year of being famous, I would have so much fucking fun with it. I know after a while it would get old really quickly,
right?
But I would definitely do a lot of like dumb, just regular, normal shit that I would do, and just be
like
wild. What's that?
Yeah, just like the world watch, right?
I mean, you see why these kids, like guys like Justin Bieber and these motherfuckers who are young, they're famous so young, and people are like, "Oh my god," or Miley Cyrus, or they lose their fucking mind. They all have that crazy period, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, do you realize like how fucking like every move, everything they're doing is being watched, and they're kids. They can't manage that. You know what I'm saying? Like if everything that I did between the ages of like 15 to fucking 25 was monitored and watched. I mean. I imagine I'd probably look like a nut job, you know?
Yeah. You can't make a mistake without being on news and
just being scrutinized and
Yeah.
Right.
Would you stop talking to all of your friends for $1 million?
How long?
Yeah. Like duration.
This can't be for the rest of your life. That's not worth it. Forever? For $1 million? Nah, bro. That's
$1 million is not like
that ain't shit. That ain't
forever.
Shit.
No.
$1 million for a month or 3 months?
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, 1 year. How about 1 year? You got 1 year, you can't talk to your friends. You get $1 million.
I'm kind of a ghosty friend anyway.
I could do that. I could do it for a year.
$1 million bucks
A
I do
year?
it for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a year. Absolutely.
What is something that you would do that people would assume you would never do? Wow. That's hard, bro.
Something that you would do that people would assume you would never do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who has the bird? Susanna has a bird.
I have a bird. I think that I don't surprise very many people. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't surprise too many people.
I go to the movies by myself a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
I go to the theater like by myself.
I like that. Yeah, I do.
Wait, what kind of theater going?
I like watching
one of them theaters.
I like watching the Olympic gymnastics.
I'm not surprised by that.
That's not surprising. It's not.
It's Nadia Comaneci. Those who know, back in the 80s, Nadia Comaneci. My mom used to watch Olympics all the time.
Nadia, oh my gosh.
Yeah, right?
That's way back.
And Dominique Moceanu doing it.
Dominique Moceanu?
Yeah.
I used to like her too. I used to like her when I was a kid. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever gone out without wearing a bra or underwear?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've never worn a bra.
I'm a proud member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee to where I can do that. It's amazing. I can wear anything I want. I don't even
right. Yeah. I think you got to free them boys from time to time.
Really?
Commando.
I let them boys. Yeah.
Commando?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't bring enough underwear, but I still had to take a shower.
Yeah. No, it's intentional. I don't.
Commando.
Yeah. You gotta let it the lady balls free all the time.
There we go.
Yeah.
Miyani, you gotta let it air out.
Miyani.
Right.
Especially if you're wearing like a long skirt, no one's gonna know anyways.
Do you have any irrational fears?
Yes. Okay. So yes, I have this fear. Like I cannot just dive onto a bed because I have a fear that there will be a pair of scissors that I'll fly onto, even though I don't have any scissors in my bedroom. But yes, that's irrational.
Yeah,
I'm aware of this.
Yeah. I guess mine would be the feet off the bed or the doors being open in the bedroom. Like I got to close all that shit, and it's that kid in me that's like the boogeyman's gonna get me. That
I'm gonna get you.
And you know what was fucking funny is like there's a lot like I can't say that I'm fearful of a lot of things. I'll go and do a lot of shit that people wouldn't do, and go places. I'll travel by myself. I'm not, but fucking whatever reason, I'm in that dark. And that motherfucking closet door is just a little bit open. I'm like, oh hell no!
Movies killing.
Yeah.
I'm hopping the fuck up. That's got to get closed.
I can't swim in the ocean for very long.
I don't think that's irrational, bro.
I
think that's completely rational.
My feet, survival. Like that, I don't like the ocean like at all. Period.
What? Really?
Yeah, the ocean. I feel like someone's gonna grab my feet or something like that.
It's like someone or Jaws is gonna come get your ass.
Right? Yeah.
I like looking at the ocean, but I absolutely hate, and I'm born and raised California. I absolutely hate sand and salt water, so I hate the fucking beach. But I love looking at it from a distance. It's great. I just will not go into it.
What is the most embarrassing thing that parents have caught you doing?
Oh God.
Parents caught me jacking off, bro.
Jacking your meat? Is that what you gonna say? Jacking your meat?
Jacking my meat. Not literally in the action, but
no flesh in hand.
My mom was like, "Hey man, you jacking off?" Like, we gotta put it somewhere. Fucking like socks or your towel or whatever it is. Yeah, she caught me.
Yeah.
Like, no, mom, what are you talking about? Blowing my nose.
It's a lot of snot.
Oh, she found the spank rag.
Yeah, it'd be like,
she found the coat towel. Oh,
dude, why can't young teenage boys just go to the bathroom or in the shower? Like, why do they have to do it into a sock?
We do, but
oh man,
you're in your room. Shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely been busted. That in
the action.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was like 13, 14, something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Eric, you get caught before?
I got caught.
Well, I know
getting
you.
hit.
With Taboel.
Oh, that's a different. That was a different story.
You got caught what?
I got caught getting head.
Oh.
That was embarrassing.
Which mom or dad?
My mom.
Oh shit! I was gonna say, Dad was probably like, "Yeah, go ahead." Son. Mom's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Susanna, what you got?
No, I think I've been pretty lucky. Like I haven't done anything. I haven't gotten caught doing anything embarrassing. Yeah, like that I can remember, honestly.
Abby, can you speak? Because we can't hear you, Abby.
I think she's frozen.
I know. No, she's.
Yeah.
You watch her. We can't hear her.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the worst thing about your gender?
The fact that we have to incubate something for many months and then push it out, and then that's pretty fucking awful. Yeah, that's pretty awful.
That's the worst thing.
That's fucking awful. That shit's awful. Yeah. Yep.
What's the magic of life? Come on, man.
Fuck that nonsense, Floyd. You say that because you can do it.
All right.
No, I'm good. That's pretty fucking awful.
The worst thing about like our gender, I feel like it's the fact that dudes aren't inclined to like talk about shit. So if you are a person that will talk about feelings and emotions, you're suddenly looked at as like you're sensitive. And I guess so be it. It's okay, but it's like this that stigma of being a dude because it's like fuck that, dude. When I used to be like that and wouldn't talk about how I felt about shit or would just kind of internalize everything. I know how it made me feel like internally and outwardly, And now that I don't harness and harbor all that, and I'm willing to talk about shit, like I feel like such a better human being. And so I don't know. I wish dudes didn't feel the need to harness all the energy and emotions or whatever the fuck they're going through.
Good. What about how do you guys feel about guys? I mean, like men. How do you feel about how they are starting to be viewed, or maybe not starting to, but it's becoming popular to man hate? Like men are like the problems of everything. Which I mean, I think men are important, and I think men are wonderful. But how do you feel about that? Just men in general. No, like men in general are like like there's this I think I'm a pretty strong feminist, but there are ultra feminists out there who are like extra man hating that men are just absolutely awful.
Well, there's even dudes who are doing that though, like dudes who are like I'm a feminist.
And on that, I know.
There's dudes who are, I mean it's.
So I feel bad. I think that's like the worst thing about your gender at the moment.
I think everybody should listen to the Scene on Radio has a podcast, and they have the Men series, and then they have Seeing White. But both of those series, they're two separate series, Seeing White and Men series. Both of those series are phenomenal. One's about like the history of racism, and it breaks it down from the very beginning, like when racism became a thing, from the 1400s all the way till now. And then the other one is about the male like patriarchy and things like that. And phenomenal. Like it will change the way you view things. If you listen to those series and you're not like intrigued, then there's probably something wrong with your brain, but it's fascinating. So
I think with guys, we have a hard time communicating emotionally. And if we get hurt, I think I can speak for a lot of guys that once we get hurt first or second time, I understand why we're dicks, or we're guarded. We're guarded as far as our feelings with other people, or, with our significant other. And so I think going in, we love just like every female, like every guy, whatever like that. But once we get hurt, we're really hurt for a long time. And whether we admit it or not, we're hurt for a very, 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 very long time. Does that make sense?
It's less socially acceptable for men to verbalize that.
Yeah. So I think that's what happens too. That's why we get guarded, and we're all about our ego, or we're afraid to be open with our feelings like that. So
There's definitely a balance you got to find, because then there's the I'm being too overly emotional and too hurt also. And I hate to say that because I don't want anybody to ever like shut in then and be like, oh, I don't want to be too much, because it's better out than in for sure. But you have to realize too, when are you just being the victim now? Like, are you being too, because women, they get hurt too. Women just have women are better about moving on. I know when it comes to like relationships.
Hell no.
Bro,
I think so.
Bro, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I think so.
A girl can move on, dog. They might emotionally be hurt a little more, fractured, but they will fucking move on way quicker than a dude will. We'll be holding on, still texting all the fucking exes and trying to get somebody to fucking bite. Whereas women, when women are done, they fucking move. They're gone.
You're right. They will
lost
move on,
them,
but they won't forget.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's a human thing, though. That's a human thing.
Yeah. No, but women will move the fuck on. I've seen girls like for real. I'm like, damn, girl, I'm still hurting. I'm still fucked up right now. I thought we was on the same level. She got a new boyfriend. Like, all right. Like, damn. Okay. All right. I gotta move the fuck on. Girls are good about that. I applaud them. Shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Agree, disagree. All right, guys. Last question here. How dare you? What is the coolest thing that you've ever done at a job?
Coolest thing that I've ever done at a job?
Yeah.
Mine
for me,
cool.
Yeah, I used to be a radio DJ before I joined the Air Force, and I thought it was the coolest job ever. Obviously, it didn't pay the bills, so I had to move on, and I wanted to get the experience. So I moved on, joined the Air Force, and but I had so much fun being a DJ. But it kind of comes back now that I'm retired, now that I'm coming back and podcasting and doing this. So,
yeah, being a radio personality in Japan, in the military, that was the best job. Like every day I woke up and I was like, I can't believe they fucking pay me to do this. We don't get paid much, but they pay me to fucking do it. I would have done it for free. Yeah. Obviously, I do like the podcast and shit now for free. So that was the best job I've ever had. It was a blast.
Yeah, Eric,
dude, I think being at sorry, go ahead, Eric.
I work in a dental field, so I get there's more than one time, but it's in generalized. I've been able to, what I feel has been the coolest thing is I've had so many phobic patients that are terrified to come in, and I've been able to help them get over those fears. And they come in, they're happy to see me now, and I've been able to help them overcome their fears. To me, kids, older people, it doesn't matter. But to me, I think that's like the coolest thing.
Zana?
Being a headhunter in Japan was pretty sweet. I enjoyed that a lot. That was a lot of fun, and partying with like Japanese businessmen of like all professions, like doctors and professors and stuff like that was really cool. I miss Japan a lot. That was awesome.
All right. Last question. I got to use the bathroom real quick, but if you could choose a way to die, what would it be? I'll be back.
That's a good one.
He's gonna ask a question. He's like,
in my sleep,
right? I don't give a fuck what your answers are. Here's the question. So you say in your sleep, Susanna?
Yeah. If I have to, yeah. I mean,
like of what in your sleep?
I don't know. Like,
however it just happens. Like fuck, boom.
Yeah, as long as I'm out. Or like if I have to go through, like if I'm old and I have to go through a surgery and I'm like already knocked out, that's fine too.
That's it. Huh?
Okay. What about you, Eric?
That's a good question. No. I don't know. First thing that comes to my mind would be in my sleep.
Right. It's the easy way.
It's a good way to go.
It's the easy way.
Right.
I wouldn't mind being like 108 years old, pop a fucking blue pill. I'm in the middle of an intense session. And
with your lady friends the 2 doors down.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. And then, whatever happens at that point, right when I'm getting ready to climax, I stroke out. Boom.
That's it,
whatever.
Right?
Hey, that's how you help with the pre-jack.
That's not a bad way to go either.
That'd be some premature ejaculation for that ass,
right?
Like, he was, yeah.
That's funny.
Abby, we can't hear you. Just sign language to us.
Sign language.
How would you do it? Sleeping.
It's like charades.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other way.
I don't think there's a good way to die.
There's not.
Yeah, that's
the
I
end.
think that's a shitty question.
It is. It is.
The least awful way to die is how I would phrase it, and that would be my second.
Oh man. So what was it again? Sorry, I missed it. So, Kellen?
I said popping a blue pill. I'm 108 years old. I'm at
a blue pill.
I got my lady friend over, and right in the middle of that thing we do. I'm getting ready to climax. Bam.
What was Eric?
You were at least a gentleman enough to let her go first, right?
Right.
Fuck yeah. We're gonna do the thing.
Just making sure.
Oh, absolutely. Always.
Making sure. Gotta leave a good name
How
for
about you, Eric?
Mine was boring. I kind
This
of
motherfucker died.
followed Susanna there, but in my sleep.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to go to sleep, and then if
go.
it was my time, then that's it.
Yeah.
We decided this was a shitty question, Floyd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're all fucking living. We're loving life. We ain't trying to think about that bullshit.
Yeah, I'll be probably the same way, in my sleep, knowing that I lived a life and that was my time, man. Wow. Well, guys, thank you guys. I mean, it's just fun. I had to pee, man. I've been drinking this Crown apple. What did you say, Susanna? To add
apple and ginger ale, yo.
I know. Add that.
Tastes like
apple, right?
Yeah. I'm good. Abby, I don't know what happened, man. We can't hear you. We can see you.
I know. I wanted to ask her about that Crown Royal. What she had, caramel or something?
I love that she's been patiently just chilling here too. You know what I'm saying? Just holding it down with us.
Who's Ashley? Ashley was like, I got one going out on pleasure. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like Kellen. Yeah, I can do that too.
She's gonna give her guy the blue pill and
go out together. Yeah, I'm making a team.
Right?
Is it really the best way? Like, oh my god.
I wouldn't mind. That's not a habit.
I mean, why would that not be?
Right?
You know what I'm saying? When you're climaxing, you think about that. You're so stimulated, bro. You're not thinking about pain or anything. Like that'd be. If I gotta go, that's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Well, guys, this is the end of November. We've had a good time. We had a really, really good month. We're growing as a podcast, growing as a team. I mean, the vibe is just happening. We can only get better and better and better. And of course, if you have any comments, let us know, man. You want to hear things, you want some topics we want to talk about, let us know. We've got professionals from all over across the board, from dental hygienists to AFN radio to, STD professional to Navy, Guam, enthusiastic and rant. We've got myself, FSS, support, NWR, DJ. You name it. We've got everything that you can imagine. A couple of us have been deployed a couple of times and we've seen the world and we just loving life and just giving you the information that we know. And not necessarily it's the truth, right? Not necessarily always the truth, but yeah, it's our truth. And we keep it wrong. Hey, look, if I'm stand corrected, I'll be stand corrected. But we're just enjoying our time and trying to learn what podcast is all about. Having fun, and hopefully, Susanna and Kellen and Eric and Abby have their own podcasts. But one thing we can do is come together and share our stories. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Highway 54. My name is DJ Kid Mango.
Kellen.
DJ Mr. A.
Susanna.
Abby.
You gotta fix your stuff, Abby. All right, guys, we'll see you in December. Have fun, be safe, wear a mask. All I can say is let's go out in style 2020. Let's be happy, guys. All right, guys, thank you very much. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for enjoying our show. We'll be back next Sunday, same time, Pacific time, 5 to 8 p.m. right here on Highway 54, Facebook, and now we are on YouTube. So subscribe us on YouTube, and we'll bring more content. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.